Hey everybody, Lisa here. Happy Labor Day. I hope you've had a great extended weekend. I'm here at Main Gallery 404 in downtown Bloomington. As you can see, it's a little space that is packed full of artwork from floor to ceiling. There's jewelry, there's a whole variety of drawings and paintings and 2D work, and then there's ceramics and sculpture as well. So there's a lot to see down here. I'm down here because I wanted to promote a little bit of the First Friday events for September 7th coming up this Friday. I encourage you guys to take advantage of this and to get some feelers for what's happening around town. So this is Bloomington and Peoria, both have First Fridays. But if you're beyond that, there are a lot of places that do too. So I know Pontiac and some other places have other events happening as well. So if you're interested, just go walk around, see what's happening. But 5 to 8 p.m. will be the downtown Bloomington First Friday. And that's going to be a great time to see a lot of different people's studios, a lot of different people's works that are usually closed for private, for private settings. Okay, so we've got a lot to cover this week. We're really diving into our fundamentals when we talk about artwork, which is going to set us up with the vocabulary to discuss a lot of topics throughout the semester. So it's really important that we understand these design elements this week, and next week we'll talk about design fundamentals. And that gets us into our idea of building our alphabet this week. We're just starting to get our system of discussing the very basics. And that way when we start expanding upon this, we can really tap into those resources to be able to say exactly what we're talking about without having to have an image in front of us necessarily. So it's really building the language skills to start talking about visual art. So in this case also, color is going to get a little confusing, I'm assuming. So if you guys have any questions about that, I hope to see that in the discussion board. Make sure that you use that as a resource for learning, not just for saying well done to your classmates and commenting on how similar things are between you and other people, but also as a tool to learn and understand more about what we're studying. So that's a great way for me to get in touch with you guys and to start seeing if there's a little bit of misunderstanding going on. So I'll be checking in with that because this is really important stuff for the rest of the semester. We'll be relying on this next couple of weeks here for a lot of your skills. So let me just give you a little bit about what's going on with our primary 3 tasks this week. First, we've got our weekly posts, and these are some pretty loaded questions this week. There's a lot of them, and they're going to take some more time than usual, than just a quick response. They take some in-depth thinking. Plan for that, please, because that also coordinates with the reading that you need to be doing, which is that whole chapter. The other thing that we'll need to be doing is going through the list of artists in the book, The Power of Art, that I have the list up on the folder for the week, to be able to select someone that you'd like to research a little bit more about. And you're going to be presenting to the class on this artist. You're going to be doing a screencast. So that's going to happen throughout the rest of the semester. And so I need to get that schedule built up so that we can start happening these screencasts pretty regularly. At least you're going to be working on your Heartland Community College post about the art collection. So make sure that you look at my example and see how we can start coordinating our posts. There should be no duplicates. That means that if you go to Heartland, make a special trip there, you should be collecting information on at least a couple of pieces, probably closer to 3 or 4. And then you can take that home and you can see what's been done at that point, and you can add your own flair to one of those decisions. So I hope that you take the time to do that, and I expect no last-minute request for someplace other than Heartland. You've had enough time at this point to get in touch with me if you need to make different arrangements. So please, please make sure that you get that done, because it requires an extra trip if you guys don't go there regularly. That is due September 10th, along with these other tasks. So please make sure that by 8 a.m. on Monday, you guys are still running, plugging along with this game. Also, note that if you want to do a post that's off the wall, that's something a little different than writing, I am perfectly okay with you doing a screencast or adding some images into the work, giving yourself a little bit more context than just the writing. So make sure that you are thinking beyond just the constraints of what I might be giving you as the logical format, and you guys can really expand on that, and it's going to be even more exciting for that reason. So make sure that you get in touch with me if you have any questions. I'm going to be opening up the Module 2, weeks 5 through 8 soon, and that's going to lead us right into the midterm. It's going to go pretty quickly, so make sure as we get into these really important weeks of studying the fundamentals of artwork, you're keeping pace. And if you're not, please make sure you try to catch up. So really, that is step 4. Take this week to get caught up. Get acquainted with the book, get yourself situated in the class, and let's get going. So I hope to see you out for First Friday. I'll be at the McLean County Arts Center, and you can introduce yourself. I'd love it. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week, and I hope you had a great Labor Day.